All right, Shalom. Shalom. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. We out here on the highways and byways, pushing his knowledge, pushing his truth, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, waking the elect up. Right. Right? Because it's not about all Israel on this run. It's about the elect. And that's what a lot of other groups don't push. Can you grab Deuteronomy 7 and 6? Yeah. Because the reason why I got that is because a lot of Christians, right? It's a spirit going on, around where these Christians, they're actually learning from us, but they're keeping an eye on us, doing videos on the Hebrew Israelites, and they can't leave us alone. Right. So they think that everybody can be saved, and that's not the case. If the Lord coming back and He's not saving all Israel, then how everybody else can be saved? So you got that.
Deuteronomy 7, verse 6. For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself.
Yep, a special people unto Himself. A good movie to watch is called Green Pastures. I just did a video on it. The Lord, if you watch the whole movie, it was only about Israel. Now, the Lord, He mentioned the Egyptians and the Philistines and other nations like that, but his only concern was Israel. He only cares about Israel, and that's what a lot of these Christians and a lot of these people can't understand. Even a lot of these other Israelites, they can't understand that. You got other groups trying to save all Israel. All Israel is not going to be saved. So can you grab Proverbs 29 and 2 for me? Yeah, because the situation we're over here in America, which is Babylon, aka Babylon the Great, aka the Roman Empire revived, and this is a strong empire, right? We got president. It's all set up just like Rome. You got presidents, which they were Caesars in Rome. They were Caesars, but you always had a secret. Dealing with Esau's kingdom, you always had a secret power that ruled, and that secret group that's ruling is the elite. Now they give the president and everything order, right? But their main power is secrecy, right? But the Lord is exposing them every day because everybody know about the elite now, Back then, they used to talk about the Illuminati. Used to have the big deep, and people wouldn't know about it, But now everybody, it's almost a household name now. So the elite are losing their power, right? They're losing their power, and soon they're going to be exposed. In the kingdom, we're not going to be secret. I mean, of course, we're going to have things secret, but everybody's going to know about it. We're going to be like superstars, the elect. I'm talking about, right? The average Israelite is going to live good in the kingdom, better than these rats.
What was that? The 10 feathers, if I remember.
Yeah.
That was the Caesars.
Yeah.
You
talk about the Flavian?
Yeah.
The Flavian Empire?
Yep.
Yeah, they would be the president now these days. Yeah, the Caesars. But you always had a secret. Even back then, you had a secret organization. Back then, that's controlling things. And they were the bourgeois in modern day. Yeah, they were the bourgeois coming in power. They came back in power, and this devil, they were put up to be the new Yahushua, which Jesus, the letter J, wasn't even invented back then. So they wasn't even calling him Jesus back then.
I think what's those clowns name? IUIC. Some guys. Yeah. I'm over these fucking fake ass Israelite camps, man. They sit up there and say that Yah, or was it Yah something? I think it was Yah. It said it's not in the Hebrew alphabet. Nigga, it's in the first. It's within the first 10. The hell is wrong with y'all, man?
That goes to show you that they're basically the sellout.
So like you just said with the letter J, if the letter J wasn't
Right.
invented until the 1500s, what the hell are you? And you're talking about Yah is not in the Hebrew alphabet, but you believe it in Jesus. What you know what I'm saying? How does that look?
They only equate. They don't equate.
And that goes back to like how you were saying with the secret association organization, which you're basically the word for it would actually be a counselor.
Yeah.
The counselors are basically like behind the scenes. They pretty much like kind of give the advice, like or like pretty much like the advice to a king. But they're like kind of in the back.
Right. Even
So,
Israel had.
We had counselors.
Yeah. Yeah. Still do. Yeah.
Even with Nate, he's getting information from the counselors to say all this stuff. From his counsel.
Yeah, and he sold out to him.
Yeah.
That's why there's certain things that they can't push. Like for instance, the number one of the most important things is the name. You know, they can't. They're not pushing that.
And they ain't pushing the MTOP.
Yeah. The dagger.
Yeah, it was funny is that he used to teach them it back.
He used to when he came out when Nate. I first saw a video. This was some years ago. He had a trench coat.
Yeah.
And he was saying, he was saying Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. He was saying that. Even in some videos when they teaching, he was saying the name. You know, so what changed? Now if you look him up, he's rated as one of the most what you call it, wealthy preachers or something. Yeah. So where did he get that from? He got to sell out. Matter of fact, you can Job 9:24. Because in order to get riches in this world, you got to sell out to these people, because they the ones that control the resources. Yeah. Referring to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, and we can get that too. 48. The Lord said we would have to go to these people for everything. Yeah. You know. Yep. And just like a lot of they try to come up in this world, whether it's hip hop or basketball. And they try to go around, and it's not going to work. They try to go around Esau. Just like that guy that Herb Gotti, he had just passed, which he in the spirit world now. Him and another couple of other record executives, they try to form a conglomerate and try to get a distribution. And Esau put a stop to that. Esau brought him up on charge. You know why? Because they can do that. They can do that because they got the power to do that. Even though they might not have been wrong, certain things wrong, they got the power to even say you wrong because the Lord gave them the power. That's what we're trying to tell you. But you just don't want to listen. You got it.
It's Job 9:24.
Yeah.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, if you look back, if you do look at a lot of European pictures and images, they painted over them pictures. There were a lot of so-called black men ruling Europe and Russia, and on this side you had the Northern Kingdom, Gad, Reuben, and all the other tribes ruling on this side.
That makes Trump an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, pretty much. They're the real illegal immigrants.
These guys are illegal immigrants,
you know. But they set up a government, a wicked empire, to push Jake down and paint what they call iconoclasm, to paint to make it seem like they've been ruling the whole time.
Yeah.
When you Jakes, y'all the rulers. That's what we try to tell you.
Yep.
Because when we come out here and show these pictures, it's to brainwash you, literally.
It actually is,
right? It's to brainwash you and to put a spell on you to show you, to get you out of that old spell,
You basically cleansing the mind of all corruption.
Yeah. Because you've been corrupt.
Yeah.
And he's
No, you good.
And these in these public schools, they've been showing what's the first thing you learn about Christopher Columbus?
Yeah.
That's what when I coming up in Harlem Park, they told us that Christopher Columbus he sailed the balloon, and I'm thinking like, oh, he was the first. I thought the Egyptians were white. I thought the Egyptians were so-called white. I thought that all the important people were white. Why? Because of the picture. But then I started learning, like, look, these were our people. You know, these were our people ruling, and this devil did nothing but lie to our people, and he's still lying to you, Jake. He's still lying to you. That spell is still out there, and through the Lord, the power of the Lord, He got us pushing this truth, this knowledge.
Can I get something quick?
Yeah, you got it.
This is Micah 6:12. It says, "For the rich men thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies." And that's what they've done in schools. They give you all this stuff that make you believe in everybody's life. It starts with the school. Well, technically it starts with the daycare.
Yeah.
Then it starts with the school, because they'll teach you, first of all, Columbus. They'll teach you the whole Greek thing. It's all white people, Egyptians, white people. And
every time you see every time you see Greek or Rome, you see a white person, but these you don't know that it was Jake before that, and then you had what's the Etruscans, which they were Japhite, a different nation, but they were dark.
But the funny part is when they show you, because here's how contradictory it is. They'll tell you it was a bunch of white people in Egypt, but then the movies like Disney, like the Disney movies, it's a bunch of black people. So then you wonder, right. I'm confused. Which one is it? That's like a violence on the mind. So now you believe in, you like, cross out all that. I'm just gonna believe what y'all tell. And that's how it is with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was the prime example. Teachers, I had teachers, actually I'm pretty sure all three of us, we had the teachers that'll tell us, we had teachers that tell us to do your own research. Because a lot of the stuff ain't true. Yeah, guess what? A lot of people don't do the research. They'll still believe in the whole Thanksgiving. They'll still believe in the whole Christmas thing. People just to this day still believe Jesus was born on December 25th.
You got people still believing it. Here it is, 2025. And with all the information out there that us, starting with the elders on down, and even other groups, they bring it out that, the Lord was the so-called black man. All the prominent people in society back then were so-called black. Esau ain't really do too much in this world, but rob, steal, and murder.
Everything he has, even
everything he got.
Even on the left hand side, like the homo stuff, they didn't make that up. The Africans did.
Yeah, they got that from Ham. Ham, I believe it was the Canaan. Yep, Canaan was what that energy into the earth.
Yeah, they made a lot of
that curse that the Most High put on Noah's, was it Ham?
Yep.
The Canaan. Yep. So they were the first homo.
Yep.
Then Esau took that. Even an eagle. I learned this from the elders. Even an eagle, that was Babylon. I looked at it, and Edom, the Edomites, they took that eagle as a sign of their empire, but Babylon had the eagle first. So this devil, he did nothing but rob, steal, and kill. We are the salt of the earth. We are the special people. We just read Deuteronomy 7 and 8. You get Proverbs 29 and 2. Because the people are mourning right now. For the most part, the majority of the people, they're ruling. They're not. For the most part, they are mourning. Every time you turn on television, somebody's complaining about what's going on in this society.
Oh yeah, the ones that claim they love this place the most are the ones that crying.
The ones that crying. Right.
See, we saw it cry because we hate this place. Right. The people here, they love it here. That's why they'll keep up the whole. This is why America's better than all these other places. When in reality, a lot of these other places actually doing better than this place. Right. They just refuse to acknowledge it. Why? Because they believe in that social media.
Yeah. And this society teaches everything from the opposite of the scripture. Like for instance, the scriptures tell you not to kill your brother. But what they push in the media, what they push on these rappers, to kill your brother. Adultery. Even if in this society, if we follow a third of the laws, this would be a whole better society. So imagine if we follow all the laws, in this society. But Esau, they claim to be the people, but they don't follow nothing in the scripture. They claim to be the people of the Lord, but they don't follow nothing in the Holy Bible.
They don't even put the curses.
They don't put the curses. None of the curses. Good point, brother. You got it.
Proverbs 29, verse 2.
Yeah.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Right. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So any sane person could tell that the righteous are not ruling right now, because everybody around the world mourning.
I read this here. It says America has the highest mortality rate compared to other countries.
Yeah, I just did research. I found out that over 100 people die a day, just off a car accident.
Yeah,
100 people a day. That's a lot of people. So you know that the Lord is at work. You know that the Lord and His holy angels out here taking out people.
And that's just one portion.
That's just one portion.
You got people that can die from bites,
heart attack,
gun violence, medical problems,
medical issues, medical problems.
How black on the part, like fire and stuff.
Yeah, that's just one issue.
And animals.
And animals.
Get attacked by animals. Yep.
This brother, and he can keep on going. That's how many devices that the Lord had to take you people out. You get Psalm 7:11, showing you that the Lord is working every day.
That's right.
Yeah. Name some more. Like you said, gunshots.
I mean, how you can look at this year. We now have, the elder brought it out. I think we now at 10 plane crashes.
10 plane crashes. Look how many people died in plane crash.
Yep. And technically, I mean, to have that many within a short amount of time is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the biggest thing for the past, 15 years now, that people have been worried about getting on planes because the shit always happens. Look at even though this setup, look at Kobe, I think. Yeah. He died in plane crash.
Yeah, helicopter. Yeah. So the Lord is working every day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact,
that Final Fantasy movie, not Final Destination.
Final Destination. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That movie.
That's the truth, though.
That is the truth.
That's how I go down.
What I don't like is we cheated them. I ain't like that.
Oh yeah, no. We can't.
Ain't no fucking such thing as cheating death. Because if that was the case, then everybody would be able to fucking do it.
That's right.
But see, that's the mentality of how these people think. Everybody think they want to try to keep that.
You ain't doing nothing like that.
That's right. What's that? It's in Deuteronomy. You say none can deliver. Right. Right. I just had it.
But that shit real though. Like the way. The way Final Destination movie, the way they set up the deaths and stuff like that, and just for little things to happen, like the smallest thing in the movie, especially the older ones. I don't really like all the ones like after the third one. I don't really like them, but they all pretty good. Mm-hmm. But like it could be like the smallest thing that can cause it, and then it turns to a big deal. It's like a build-up, and that's exactly what they take real life situations. Right, and they already know, and in that movie, it's the death angel. Right, they know that. They make the movie for a reason. These devils put it in your face, man.
They know about the scriptures. I'm glad you said that. That so in the movie they was making it seem like they escaped that. No, even if they did, they didn't, because that was the Lord doing it anyway. Yeah. Like the logs and stuff coming out the cars and crushing people.
Yeah, that shit was the traffic. I think that was the second destination. Man, I think that was the best one.
All the traffic.
Man, that shit, I liked it. I think it was a little too explosive for my liking.
Yeah.
Too many explosions, but
yeah.
The point was, like you just said.
Yeah.
That shit right there.
Even if you think that you gotta escape that through that was the Lord having mercy on you.
Right.
Get through that.
Psalm 7.
Oh no, Salaki. We can come back to that. The Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Yep.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39.
Here we go.
See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and make alive, I wound and I heal.
Yes, sir.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
See, none that can deliver out of my hand. So you can't. Once the Lord put that hit on you, you can't deliver. You can't escape it. If you do, that was the Lord having mercy on you.
That's right.
You know,
what Hannah was prayer.
That's
2 Samuel 2:7. That really says the same thing.
Yeah,
but you got it.
Yeah, I'm kind of going to see Isaiah 45:7.
Here we go.
I form the light and create darkness. And part of the darkness, as we would say, is death. And the Lord's the one that created it. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Right? I, the Lord, do all these things. So really, and when you would think about it, you know, he's saying that towards us because whatever the Lord does is not evil. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. So he was saying that towards us, like the Lord is righteous in all his ways. The Lord is and he does everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it so much of a fight for us, because we don't know who's of the elect. That's right. Yeah. Any one of us could be sent back to death. Yeah. Whether it be actual death or it be the death of this world.
That's what it did. That's what the Lord says.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why it's good to pray every day.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
you know.
Sir. Yeah.
Even myself, I gotta work on praying more. You know. We all do. You know.
How many times do we pray?
Right.
Not
enough. It's not enough. Even if you pray 10 times a day, that's still not enough.
It ain't enough.
You know, the Heavenly Father got angels just dedicated to Him praying 24/7 in the spirit world. Ain't that something?
Talk to all men.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The Lord is amazing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can bring that up. You got it.
Psalm 7 verse 11.
Here we go.
God judges the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day.
Yeah, see, every day. So it's judgment going out every day.
Yes.
But sometimes, even if you don't think anything happening, something is happening.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yes, sir.
The Lord is not slack. Concerning His promise.
Yes, sir.
You know? He said He was going to come for us, and He's coming for us. You know, He's going to send His Son back. His Son just patiently waiting.
Yes.
You know, just like He was doing when He came to this realm.
Yes.
You know, now He's in the spirit realm waiting. You know, patient.
Yes, sir.
He's going to kill the sinners, because you got a lot of demonic ass people out there that say that the Lord is he hates the sin and not the sinner. That's a what do we say, a cold cut right there. You know, it said the Lord is angry with the wicked. So in order for a sin to be a sin, there has to be a person in order to create it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or else it ain't gonna be nothing. Yes, sir. Well, a sin is an action.
Right.
And somebody has to somebody has to do the action.
Right.
Y'all gotta try to make that make sense, man.
Them wacky tacky Christians, they never make sense in what they say. Mm-hmm. And then they learn it from us. They read. You can tell that they never read the scripture a day in their life.
And then they'll say that we learn it from them.
Yeah. Like, because back then, if you, some of us went to church and all that, and you went to church, all they did was sing and dance facts all day, you know, and play the music all day. They never went into these scriptures. You know, these Christians, they never went into these scriptures. Sure did. Now you got all type of Christians popping up, and now they try to hit the highways and byways of the street, and they can't even do that right. You know. And they don't realize it's the Spirit of the Lord that got us out here.
Yes, sir.
Not of ourselves. Hey. This is not of ourselves. Hey. We didn't just decide to say, "Oh, I'm gonna throw on a garment, go out." You know, start with the elders and the pastors on down.
Yes, sir.
Let's start going out on Saturday. No, the Lord set this thing up.
That's it.
You
also
know?
want to say shalom to the brothers and the three sisters.
Shalom. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
also what you call the awakening.
Yes,
because actually, if I can, I'm gonna get this real quick. This is Romans 12:2.
Here we go.
It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." That is the awakening, because the renewing is the awakening, and that's even going to what you're saying. The Lord awakens us to the truth. We're not like these people that claim they're woke. They just half asleep. They only thinking inside the box. We think outside of that. We think about the whole thing.
And look, they might be woke, but they don't know what's going on.
Facts.
Because you could wake up, but you don't know what's going on.
Here's the worst thing. Here's the worst thing about woke people. The woke people are the worst. They think deeper into this place than they do come and try to come out of it.
Yeah.
That's the messed up part about it. You would think if you woke, you come to like, okay, I'm trying to push away from some of this stuff. No, they digging deeper into a hole, and they will be any better.
Look, and they could be woke on something else. They don't necessarily have to be woke to this truth.
Right.
You know, that's two different woke.
Right.
That's why to this truth.
That's what we claim the awakening.
Right.
The awakening are the ones that fully realize in the realization of what's going on.
That's right.
More than what the government is doing, but going further to these rats.
Yes, sir.
Why they need to be paid back?
Yes,
right. Because these people don't understand it's a left hand side too. It's a left hand and it's a right hand side. Right. You know?
Yes,
sir. The Lord is the one who creates everything.
You read Colossians 1.
Yep.
It started at about 15. It explains that the Lord is the one that created principalities, powers, rulers, so on and so forth. So the Lord is in control of all of that.
Yes.
You know? Right. These people believe that Satan and God is fighting, and Satan, when the scripture specifically says that the Lord is the one that created Satan.
That's right.
Why in the world would he create Satan? I mean, a power that could beat him.
Fact.
That don't make no sense.
Fact.
Go back to
And even in the scripture said, the Lord said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." He had to follow. There was no fight between them.
God and Satan are not up in heaven, having a whole dragon ball.
Y'all had a question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But
Yeah, we out here, just letting out people know that they're Israelites. You ever heard of the Israelites? Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah,
oh no, I was saying that basically, like all these, including this place, but that's why I like going to Malachi 4:1, where it talks about burning the branch. Because guess what? Like even as you mentioned earlier, you have all these other kingdoms that the Lord set up just to be destroyed. Because guess what? When this place falls, all them falls down like a domino effect. Yep. Because guess what? This place, I pull this analogy every time. America's one big tree.
Yes, sir.
With corrupted roots.
Yes, sir.
Guess who took those roots? These other nations. That's why they come over here and make business.
Right.
They may hate this place, but guess what? They had their hand in it.
Fact.
So they got to fall with it.
I tried this thing called foreign aid.
Yes.
Esau got something set up called a foreign aid. So these other nations can come over here and benefit off of the, off of the Israelites.
That's why they can claim bankruptcy and actually open up another spot with the same contract, so they don't have to pay for it.
Yeah,
right.
Facts.
I'm glad we're going into that because they had us learn about that in U.S. history class. Like a couple years ago, they got foreign aid, foreign aid sanctions. These other countries,
and they got embassies where something go down. They can run back to the, I went down to D.C., right? I had some deliveries down there real often. And I didn't know they got like whole neighborhood and like rows and rows of street full of embassies. I did not know they had that many embassies down there. Down D.C. It's like rows, like rows, like a whole neighborhood, like full of nothing but embassies. Wow. I forgot the name of the street, but I was driving for a while. Every time I'm looking, this embassy, this Saudi Arabia, this embassy, African embassy, this embassy. Almost every country they had an embassy. In DC.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. One of them little houses. Yeah. On each house was like represented a different country. Wow.
That's how we know these other nations are in league.
They're in league with America.
That's why you got.
I didn't know that.
You got that is crazy.
That explains why America is the only one that's able to sanction all these motherfuckers. Nobody can sanction America.
Right.
Yeah. Every country they got an embassy.
This is why you got a lot of people saying, "I'm gonna leave the country. I'm gonna leave it." Well, guess what, man? We got GMS camps out of country, and they going through the state. Them brothers GMS South Holland.
Yeah.
You know what happened to them? I think 2 years ago, they had a whole article written on them, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Cause they said they was I guess it was some business that they was disturbing the peace or whatever. Wow. And they had a whole article written on them stuff out there in German, and it's calling them hate groups and shit like that.
Wow.
So it really don't matter where y'all go,
right?
Because these devils run the world.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know we got the truth.
That's right.
It's the 100% truth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got the scripture
Yes.
where you can just mention that these other nations benefiting off of us, man.
Yeah,
Right.
off of the Israelites.
Right. The Israelites, you know, they all put hell on the Israelites. That's what they're made to do. Yeah, okay, but what's going to happen to them? Okay, this is the book. This is like let's see here. I'm trying to see. So like this is a kind of like a couple verses. So I'm gonna just kind of read it through. This is a book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 9.
Here we go.
This is going towards you other nations that's benefiting off of America, man.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. It says, this book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 9. It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke. Now, as I'm reading, you can bring, speak it.
Yeah.
It's feel like it. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy destruction come. I mean, that judgment comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other nations, they're going to be complaining that this bitch went down. You know?
Goddamn right,
And
man.
that scripture showing that they're going to see it.
That's right.
So it might be broadcast.
That's
You
right.
know?
Live broadcast.
Live broadcast.
Yes, sir.
Live broadcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. Verse,
Oh, you got it.
verse 11. It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her.
Yes, sir.
For no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Yeah, because if you go to any of these ports or anything, all countries come to America with goods. You know, but what goods we come out of America? Hardly none.
Right.
You know, we go to every port in the United States, in these major cities. They got mad merchandise coming in from other countries.
Yeah.
You know, so these other countries are making money off America. We were just talking about how when these other nations come over here, they got foreign aid set up for them.
Yeah.
But then they got nothing for Jake. You know why? Because Jake is the consumer. Jake is the customer. You know, but soon the Lord gonna take us out of that state.
Yes, sir.
You know, when He take this place down.
Yes.
Oh, you want to know
Yes.
what's funny? It's only the foreign aid only goes to the people that make that's only coming over to make business. The ones that come over to revert, they don't get that.
See?
And I started seeing it because I was wondering about it. Right where Walmart is at, where Bobby live, there's I've seen it a couple times. There are Arab families that sit out there. They don't have that foreign aid. They don't get that. So they pretty much stuck in the rut while the other people their other brothers that come over to get business, they get stuff. They're fine.
America is one big corporation.
Yes.
It's a big business.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So they for slavery.
Yeah.
So they tell you if you come over to be converted, you're fucked. Excuse the language. But if you come over to make business, you're good. You can go back anytime you want.
Wow.
They tell you right then and there.
Yeah.
You just said the basketball players and horse shot. That's a horse shot. That's all. Oh,
you notice,
fast food sponsor.
yeah, you notice when these Jakes make a certain amount of money, they can never get into the businesses like CVS, or they can't get into the major corporations and set up because these are going to take it down. We were just talking about Irv Gotti.
Yeah.
And how they try to do go around Esau.
Right.
And you're not going to be able to go around Esau because the Lord set Esau in a position to where we had to go to him for everything.
Did he did that too?
Yeah, that's why they got taken down.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that guy from here on
The Burger King,
on the Burger King? Van Hawk.
LeVan Hawk.
Sold out to the white man quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You started to get stocks in Burger King. You don't check it.
Yeah.
When it started
Check.
Yeah.
I'm showing you that you're only going to bid it for a certain amount,
Selling that shit out.
a level in this place.
And that goes towards your presidents too. You know, a lot of people think that Trump got all this goddamn power. Trump is only doing what these guys allow him to do. You know, a president presenter. That's all a president is. They have a limited amount of power. If Trump gets out of order, they would snap them back in order real fast, or they just go a village.
Yeah, like Kennedy.
Just like that. Just like that.
Look what happened to Kennedy and all the other people that try to come up against the elite. You know why? Because the Heavenly Father set them up, put them in power. Just like when he takes them down, referring, we was what? Second Samuel. Maybe you can get that.
Yeah. There's a very awful job.
You can get that.
Remember that?
Do it six, right?
You try to get start having Burger King.
You got it.
Like
You can bring it out. We can come back to that.
This is my shit. You remember, Negro? Remember, boy? We the ones set you up.
Yeah.
Remember Ray Lewis had that restaurant?
Yeah.
What happened to it?
It's gone.
Right down here before. Right down here before.
Where you niggas gonna get it, man? You know what I'm saying? That's what we ask all the time. When the hell you niggas gonna get it, man? You don't have power here, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't. What's crazy is you niggas think y'all got power, man. You don't even have power over your fucking woman. What the hell you think you gonna have a whole business for? You don't even have power over your goddamn woman, man. Try to make that make sense, man.
All they gotta do is call 911.
That's all they gotta do, man.
And they
Call
put
that uncle.
yeah, they put that in place for you, just for you, Jake.
That's it.
Because you notice anytime the so-called white man, if his chick call a cop, it's a different outcome.
Yeah.
Because through the spirit, they know that, hey, just get back in line. You know, it's not the same outcome towards if an Eve call the cops on you, on a Jake, it's different. When the cops show up at the so-called white man, we look at him like a brother, which he's supposed, they eat him up. They are our enemy. Yep. Can you get that Deuteronomy 48? Here it is.
Deuteronomy 28:48. Here we go. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
All things.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
What other nation, right, had a yoke of iron besides Israel? Had a yoke of iron on their neck? Right. None. It was Israel.
Scholars, they'll say back in Babylon 70 AD, so they got to put something there.
Right.
And if that was the case, that was us then.
That was us then. That was us back then. Because the Lord, he kept putting us back and forth in the slavery. Like when we went to captivity on this side. When the Lord put us in captivity on this side, that wasn't the only captivity we was in. That's what we try to tell these people. You got vocab alone and all them other buzzard. Yeah. No. We was in captivity numerous amount of times in captivity by the other nations. Not only Edom, but Ham, facts. They had us Moab, Ammon. All these other nations had a part in our destruction. And that's why when the Heavenly Father take them down, He's gonna put us back in power. And we're gonna rule over them with a rod of iron. They put an iron around our neck. We want to take the iron and knock them upside their head.
That's right. I'm gonna put a hot iron on that.
You heard it? That's right. That's right. Got the iron around out there.
Yeah. By this. By these and philosophy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And they that is the importance of Revelation 13. It's 16. That's a yoke. That little device, that's a yoke. That's even a bigger yoke.
Yeah, he's still trying to put us back into captivity.
Facts. Going back to the 1800s, there was damn near a master every 10 years.
See?
I just did you did the Bear River. There was a lane master of 1919. I just saw on the channel was another master of the 1900s for black people, man. There was another master where they took the children and put them in the school and chained the school up and set it on fire.
I heard about that.
Did I do a video on that? Everybody did, but I did one on it a while back. Where they chained it, they put all the children in the school and they chained them up. I think you went into it in the video, but I remember doing a video, it was a while back on that. And I forgot what master that was.
And they allow it.
Yeah. They allowed it. And then when some of the children escaped, they shot them and shit.
That's devil.
And the last master, the late master of Arkansas, they went into houses and rifled the children, women and children, and babies. So the man said he came back because he ran away and he came back. He saw little girls and babies laid on the ground, burnt, charred up and shit. You can tell me the devil ain't got to pay for that, man.
They gotta pay.
For all you super KOONs, man, that's put in system, go for it, man.
Yeah.
So don't hand you on the handle, nigga, so not go unpunished.
So what we're not going to do is we're not going to stand up here. We ain't going to stand up here and fight you super nails about wake up, but like the elder just said.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go right ahead, because what's getting ready to happen is these devils are going to turn on you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got that food.
Well, look at the northern tribe now. A lot of the northern tribe voted for Donald Trump or whatever, and now he's deporting their ass.
He said, I want to thank specifically the Latino and Black community for their support.
Yeah.
Look at what he's doing to you idiots, man.
Hey, good one. Because we only care about the elect.
Fuck y'all, man.
Because they wasn't going to do nothing but get up here and cool out.
That's all anyway. That's all they was going to do. And then these videos of these damn Latinos crying and shit. Man, that shit was getting under my goddamn skin, man. Because y'all be the same motherfuckers standing up here talking about we a hate group. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the hell with y'all, man.
That's right.
Hey, they already burning the American flag.
Right.
Because they throwing up riots now. Right. Trump got the police. I forgot where it was. I think North Carolina, I think. I can't remember which place. I did a video on it. And they had the police out there. The Mexicans over there burning the flags. I mean, not only they're burning the flag, the American flag, they raising their flags. I mean to tell me, you mean to tell me you bringing the flag to a place that you trying to escape, but now you burning the place.
Right. That's where it comes. My people are foolish. With Jeremiah 4:22. You read that.
Yep.
That also goes into David's servants where he's trying to be first with Moab.
Yes.
I got a scripture on the comment board. This is from the brother Kazak by Yehoda. This is Revelation 2:27. Here we go. It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. This is for earlier. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father. Right, so we're going to payback the rod of iron.
That's right. Yep, that's payback because they put a yoke of iron on us.
Yes.
So the Lord is a righteous power.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
He's a righteous judge.
Yeah.
You know, when the scale gets this low,
Yeah.
he evens it out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
A perfect ruler.
Yeah. It's balanced there. Right. Not for 1,000 years of yes. There it goes.
Oh, Revelation.
There it goes. Then it would be balanced.
Right.
There it goes.
Right.
And the wiping out of people. Extermination.
You got it.
It's Jeremiah 4. Jeremiah 4, verse 22.
Here we go.
My people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Scottish children, and they have not understanding.
And Scottish, when you look that word up, it goes Scottish. It goes into stupid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that goes for your northern tribe, your southern tribe too.
Yeah.
You know, all our people. You know,
right.
Only the elect is going to get delivered out of this place. And only the elect is doing the right thing.
That's
right. You know, that's pushing His word.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Another word for Scottish.
Drunk.
Yeah, that makes sense because if you're a drunk, you know, if you're drunk, and you're a drunkard and you can't handle your liquor, you're a belligerent, you're Scottish. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's I didn't think about that until you just said it.
Yeah,
because you know you drunk with philosophy, or you physically drunk. Because once you're physically drunk, you're not aware. Yeah, that means you're demonic.
Yeah, when people get drunk, they act what? Silly.
Yeah.
Like simple.
Yeah.
Like silly, you know what I'm saying? That's issue. You know?
Yeah. Actually, that's dirty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you look at a diaper, they say it's hot.
Yeah.
Diaper, they said the whole time.
Yeah.
Diaper is hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's filthy.
Yeah.
And when you drunk, somebody can rob you and you won't even know what the hell going on.
Yeah.
You rob somebody,
Yeah. going around shooting guns and shit, man.
That's what Esau doing. Esau is robbing y'all niggas. Yeah. You know,
Good for y'all, man. The hell with y'all.
good for y'all. Remember, that's how all nations are drunk at the bottom of fornication.
Yeah.
Right? They're all shot.
Yeah. Bill.
Right? I mean, it goes to silly too. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just adding to it.
You know what? Add on to that.
That thing there is size. I don't like those fucking things. Ugly ass Cybertruck, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That looks like some shit they'll pick you up, take you to the
Exactly.
MP on top of that.
or they'll pick you up and they got Secret Service in the back.
Yeah.
What is he doing in the cab?
Hell
What's
yeah.
going on?
That's
They
facts,
probably
man.
are now.
Yep.
Real talk.
I was driving next to one on the highway. I said, this thing is as big as dome.
Things they hardwired, man, so they can listen in on everything.
Yeah, they got that shit there.
Yeah, they think they so like a kid. You just want yourself to walk on to that tech now.
That's all you did.
Suck.
You did the video. All of these to the camera to see the sellout people. Yeah. And that's you see.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody would see the sellout. Take the, you know, to a new level. All you got to do is come to the party and all that shit.
What?
Well, yeah, you see the video? Yeah,
Nah, God, I'm gonna go.
it happened a while ago, but he just redid it.
Wow, man.
Because they all got a letter.
That's
You know,
They
they
can
just
take me to the higher levels and all that shit. To keep it a secret. And he said he didn't even know how they knew where he lived at. Sure. They know where all of us.
Come on, let's go.
They know.
There it is.
And guess what?
That's right.
And guess what? We know y'all know.
Hey,
Right.
that's right.
We know.
Yes, sir.
on that side right there, one of the FBI is on that Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Yes, sir.
Hey, they watching us.
Yep.
Right? They watching us
Right now.
but the angels are watching
Hey!
watch us.
The watchers are watching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
And
so
they
they
can't-
know. They
Yep.
know what content you go on.
Yeah.
If you watch porn.
Yeah.
Like that kind of one.
Right. Let's send them a trainee in the side of the board.
And I say, you know, you see two men, one looking like a woman in there. I'm serious.
Hey, they do that with the.
Twist his head. Shit.
They was doing that with the with those celebrities.
Yeah.
I think they got changes.
I got all of them.
Yeah.
They got all of them.
LL,
Yep.
all
Yeah,
of
oh,
them.
yeah.
LL loved
Eddie
all of them.
Murphy.
Yeah. LL got caught in the training.
Yeah.
Tony Newman brought that out.
There was a couple football players that got caught up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are the ones you know of.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, LeBron, he ain't no. He was at those parties.
Yeah.
LeBron
Yeah.
wearing all pink and a purse and a pocketbook. That's why they every week they try to hype him up. Right. He's the only player over 40. He passed Michael Jordan again. Like, come on, man.
Now he did something good every time they have a book.
Right.
He done did something good.
Right. Only
Yeah.
player over 40 to hit 42 points. Right. He surpasses Michael Jordan. Right. But you never hit 50-point games. 100. That dude is overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude is completely overrated.
Right.
And that's because he's a pirate.
Yep.
Yeah.
He probably did something good on the casket.
Yeah, well, they look for him to bring money. See, he's a marketer.
Yeah.
They look for the next marketer, like that NFL player, the Mahomes,
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
They're
Okay.
trying to say he's mixed. He's black and white.
Yeah.
That ain't no
His
white.
father is fucking black.
Yeah. Facts.
Ain't no Edomite DNA and that shit.
Facts.
But they're going to use him as the next marketer.
Yeah.
Right.
So they want him.
Yeah.
And they're going to get him. Just like the Kelsey twins. Those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Some phony bastards, man. They're going to get them too, man. You people put all that kind of hope and trust in the system and
Yeah.
celebrities and actors.
That's right.
They're all freaks.
Yeah.
Get by to see that goal.
You gotta
Remember Sherman
sell
Hemsley
out.
from
Jefferson's
Jefferson?
and 227.
That dude was hiring little boys, young men, for sex.
Facts.
He had mail orders on call. When he plays that bop and this shit,
Yeah. What they call him? George Jefferson.
yeah,
Weezy, put you up, Weezy.
they play that bopping and shit.
Yeah.
like he all tough and shit. And he ain't nothing but a Twizzler fruitcake.
God damn.
His little fanny's just rubbing together.
That's right.
Twizzler fruitcake. That's a hell of a right there. Strawberry short.
Yeah.
So he was doing that shit the whole time.
I know, right?
So when you look at all these celebrities, you start realizing they all doing this shit.
They all.
And I was talking to some lady, she was supposed to be woke. She understood. I said, you know, Denzel. No, he couldn't have done it. Because remember, he tried to escape at the last minute. He said, I don't come in when the devil comes in. I said, if he knew the devil was coming, why the hell would he be there? And she looked at me and said, oh, that makes sense. Oh, you didn't know he was a heroin addict, right?
Oh, that's hard.
Oh,
You just hear that? Boom, that was hard.
Like if you knew the devil was coming, what the hell are you doing there?
Damn, that's
And then to
hard.
keep his image, like T.D. Jakes getting sick on a stoop. He goes to get baptized in a big bucket, Home Depot bucket of water and shit. You know what a big ass big pools at Home Depot?
Home Depot.
And he gets dunked in there and come up. Ooh, I'm saved. Shut the hell up. But he just got baptized in '83 and became an ordained Christian.
Facts.
So what are you doing getting baptized again?
Facts.
Because you know you was a freak. Your shit got caught, so if it comes out, your handlers told him, let's just make a good image for the mothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the rats, them devils, they the one told him. They've used Christianity to continue to deceive our ass, man.
Yeah, they always they always end up
Yes, sir.
on a bad side. You'll never come out good with dealing with these devils.
That's right.
You might start off with, they might promise you to give you a little fame and fortune here and there.
Those all contracts.
But by the end of their career, they done. They through. They all strung out. Broke. All of them end up broke.
They ain't talking about it's evolved. Basketball is evolved and everything. They got a bunch of chubby motherfuckers. Kicking ass. White chubby men. Kicking everybody's ass.
There is nothing in this world except maybe a little bit of technology. Nothing has evolved, man. Nothing about
That's right.
nothing about people have evolved.
Facts. They've given, I'm not trying to go too much to the sports, but they're giving these motherfuckers $350 million contracts. Right? Like Zion Williamson. And they gaining weight. They don't even give a shit. They taking pictures of themselves laying on couches throwing up $100 bills. James Harden sitting out there with a nut in the butt, standing there and shit. Defense running by and shit. Like, what the hell's going on?
They don't even play hard.
Think about that party.
Because he's chubby. And then they got a Jokic. The Charlie Jokic. He's kicking everybody's ass. And he's slow and chubby. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know it's set up.
God damn.
Now, he's like a Larry Bird, but Larry Bird was the shit. Larry Bird was the shit. They was, see that manly shit? That's gone. That shit now, man, you can't even touch anybody. No, do that. How you gonna compare him to the era back then when they was kicking everybody's ass? You would come out with bruises. No wonder you can go 7 years over and play 20 years in the NBA. You ain't getting touched. If LeBron played back then, he wouldn't be doing no 20 years. He'd be fucked up, man.
Bruce, but they would have
Mahomes and them, he coming out.
Hard the ref probably wouldn't even call him.
That's why Jordan had to start working out. Because the Jordan in New York is fucking him up.
His accomplishments was a whole lot greater, man. Even Magic Johnson. That was and I'm not trying to brag in my era. No, I'm just saying.
We're just saying.
This fucking era, like, if everything else is soft, you can't even say nothing to a woman like that. You got a fat ass, shorty, without going to jail. What makes you think everything around that shit ain't soft?
This society is completely different.
Then they come up with this moral shit. That's not good to talk about that. It's not good. He said a man wants to be heard. That's right. That's right, Elder. That's right. Yes, sir. That's right. Hey, America's going down. That's all part of it. That's right.
Exactly. You got fucking 8, 9, 10-year-olds saying that that's sad. Now, I'm serious. You got children, kids saying that. What the hell is? Did y'all? So this video, this image had popped up. Jaden Smith. I didn't think that shit was serious.
Jaden Smith, Will Smith, son?
Yeah.
Oh, they got him.
I didn't think this shit was serious. At the what they call the Grammys or whatever.
Yeah.
He had this little house casket on his head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's up?
He had this house, black ass house casket
his head.
on his
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
It looked like a damn Halloween outfit with a suit, normal suit. But it's just this here. I didn't think this shit was serious.
It's like we got a generation that you do what you want without guidance.
But you got children looking at shit like that. And it's like, you know what?
Teach them something about
Yeah, you good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He damn sure did.
He was naked.
Yeah,
She was naked.
He was walking. He had a
Who was naked? His girl.
Like,
She was walking naked.
She was walking naked.
He was walking with
And they let her do that.
And they let her do it.
If this ain't Babylon, I don't know what is.
Yep. I seen that shit.
Yeah.
But then you got these comments. I can't believe it. It's your fault, man.
Like these red pill guys.
yeah.
Don't woman.
I think they claim he did it in the name of fashion, but
Yeah, that's what they
man.
always. You talking about Jaden?
no.
You talking about Kanye? Man.
Or a skin suit.
Man. But they kicked her out. They kicked him out. Though. You know, they say she can't come in wearing that. But that.
How the hell she get in there in the
How the hell
first
she
place?
get in there in the first place?
up and
And then took it off.
Yeah.
They're
They're not ready. Oh, America's not ready for that yet.
on a runway.
But
They
did you
call
hear
it
what the elder
the runway.
the word that the elder said? You be saying stuff. How did he get in the first place? So they planted it, like you said, elder, to see how to push that threshold.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It might have been set up. That gradualism. Yep. They know everybody coming there with something covered up, walking in there. There's a problem.
Remember with Jennifer Lopez and the old Grammy, the Green, she pushed it.
Right.
And now he's figuring pushes it first.
Yeah.
And you said the handlers put him up to it.
Yep. That's where you walk.
Hey, that's why, perfect timing. This brother disappeared from the comic book, man. Which Babylon shall burn.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead, brother. Salaki, brother. I was getting out of pocket. Go ahead and speak, my brother. Go ahead.
You get that?
I'm doing too much, brother. Just go ahead on back in there. Kick it in.
Already.
This is Romans 10 and 11.
Here we go.
For the scripture says, whosoever believes on him shall not be ashamed.
That's what we said. Yeah, 13 and 11.
Yeah, that makes it. I mean, so good.
I might hold on to that one.
That's right. That's
Romans 13 and 11. Is that knowing the time that now is that knowing the time that now is the high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah, now was the high time to wake up out of sleep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because years ago, our elders and apostles, they were out there. That actually the start of the end was when Yahweh Shai got crucified.
That's
right?
all. Yes, sir.
But
Go ahead.
we, as we seeing everything in the society unfold, we seeing it got to be real close. We got to be real close. Look, the digital market is here. So when you see now the government is pushing the crypto now. See?
Yes, sir.
So that's a revelation. We're gonna get it.
The dollar bill is the dollar bill ain't what it used to be. It's all about the NBA viewership is down. You got motherfuckers got to pay a membership. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For some
everything.
type of streaming service.
Everything. They taxing everything. Everything that you get now. I remember years ago, I was watching a video. The apostles out there, and he was saying that hyperinflation is going to come, and we in that time now. Because what, $5 now? 20 years ago, you can get a little something for $5 now.
You get a chicken box back there.
You can't even get that now. Every meal every meal you paying over $10.
Got it.
And now they charge you for the soda.
12, 14.
Maybe 12 or 20.
Well, maybe I eat too damn much.
But then look, you got to buy the soda or the drink with it.
Yeah.
So that's another $2-3.
Right.
So we in that time now. I was bus tax. Everywhere you drive, they charge you basically to drive on the street now. Because everywhere you go, it's a toll. So that's another tax. So this devil, hey, we gotta pray that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua come real soon.
Yes, sir.
It just
Yes, sir.
up the PGE.
Yes. Yes. Yes, they did.
Well,
Yeah. Yes, they did.
they just upped that the gas and electric. You know, and they talk about we not going to charge people late fees or waive them because of the surcharge. They're still gonna go up,
Right.
Like, come on, now, that's for 1 month. Like, fuck out of here.
Right.
Everything went up. Ain't ever coming down. You know?
Yeah, when you get something called a gist rate, when you look at gist rate, that goes to owner. So when you go get your car, you read straight before ownership. So you really, when you go to register your car, you're registered for ownership. But how do you own it when you're paying the state to drive it? Right. How do you own yourself? When you think about it, we don't really own our cell phones or our TV.
Well, we don't.
Because they got a network that got to come through there.
We don't even own ourselves.
You're right.
We're slaves. You don't own anything.
You don't. That's right. You really don't.
You don't, like your brother said, you don't even own yourself. And then, as I talked to the brother, if you got a woman, she only does what you allow her to, what she allows to do. You got Jake's, yeah, man, I'm in charge of this. I got it under control.
Shit.
And she say, nigga, get the fuck out of my house. But I got it under control. I got 911 down. And then there's one button. It used to be 911. Now it's just, all right.
You got the emergency button.
This nigga getting out of control. So you can't remove this Negro from my home. And it's your home. No shit. I had my own house. And as long as you got children and her stuff is in there, the police removed me from my own house. She wasn't even on her deed or nothing. They removed me. But we're supposed to, we think this is it? Right. When you have that baby, that child belongs to the state. That woman belongs to the state. Facts. You know who you belong to? You just a fucking slave. Facts.
You ain't shit, nigga.
You belong to the state too, but they put her first.
Yep, pretty much.
And when shit don't go right, that's why they come get your ass for child support.
Now I got a, I got a dumbass thing on my cover support now talking about we in a new couple. We was just now talking about that, right? We're in a new covenant, and we don't even have power over goddamn woman, man. Get the hell out of here.
That means the Lord a liar. Yeah. Because remember, he said, I will put my laws in your mind. Exactly. Right? So how the laws, is that the laws of God in the woman's mind calling, get this nigga out of my house? Right. One dial.
You know how
right. And then when she kicked you out, she speed dial the other nigga coming on through the back door and you see the lights gone. Hell yeah. Then you going up in there. I had women do that. Yeah. Leave the door unlocked. I'm going to leave the door unlocked so you come in with your cape on, right? and your tube socks.
While you still in the police car.
And then, so sick about women, you'll get a damn divorce, right? And y'all break up. And you'll go into the house, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You don't know how to hear
And in the bed that's in that house was the fucking bed her and the man was in.
Yep.
You know, every time I meet a woman, if that shit gonna happen, you gotta get rid of that goddamn bed.
Yep.
I'm gonna be laying with you. And I tell you, women don't give a shit.
Yep.
They don't give a shit, man.
The other guy that did with his
He done stirred all over the bed sheet, spreading back and forth.
And she talk about, come on, sit down.
Yeah, he said that.
Go ahead, brother.
You put that shit on the UV like you see that shit everywhere.
I be sitting up there. Nigga done want a whole spot all over bed shit.
You want to know? Fuck that damn spell. He's like, why is that funny?
You gotta change the sheet. Yep. The sheet, baby. Pull the sheets off and nothing but stains all in the bed.
That blue light.
I ain't going through that far.
Yeah, because it's
You be like, oh shit, what the hell is this?
You're bad. Yeah, scary.
I stand that forensic shit.
Yeah,
where they can detect blood. Man, I guarantee you pick that blue light on. Man, you be like, his DNA? His DNA? His DNA? You might got 1,000 DNAs on there. Probably crazy. It's probably almost just like one because it's so fucking spread all over. God damn. What the hell is this white sheep? But that's my point. They're careless. And they belong to the state. They're allowed to do that. There's no fucking repercussions.
Exactly.
There's no accountability for nothing.
That's it. That's give the water no passage.
Yep. Go ahead, brother. Salaki. Don't look that word up. Celibate. They'll say that they celibate after they try to wait till marriage. That's not what celibacy means. Celibacy means the state of being unmarried. Now all of a sudden they just make it up as they go. 1950s. That's where they changed it to. Wait, this fight's got to go down, man. It's conspiracy. It's what's the name? 3 and 1. The ornament of witchcraft. That's right. You know, sir. But I'm serious, man. You go. Any of you brothers go be with a woman and she got a beard in there. You know what's helping happening on that damn beard. Now, according to the law, if a woman have a period, you ain't even supposed to be up in there, man. You know, I see somebody like we were like a comedian. He was like, when a chick say she's celibate, like, damn, how much fucking you been doing?
Why does everything gotta have a dumbass word? Like we were talking about that earlier. Why does everything not have a stupid ass word?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they make up these words, but it's guilt.
Yes.
Cover it up.
Guilt.
But see, we the only ones that out here signing crying about these abominations.
Point.
You know,
That's the point, brother.
there's all abominations.
Not just
we out here, you know.
Ezekiel 9, Ecclesiastes. Get Ezekiel 9 and 4 then. Oh, you have something, brother.
Yeah, I was just getting the name.
Go ahead. Another brother can get it.
Nahum 3 and 1. Here we go to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery.
Yep, this is the bloody city, America. You know, this is Babylon the Great. You know,
They look at us like we are. And it's literally bloody too because a lot of these women be on their menstrual.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of niggas getting shot up.
a
lot of people getting shot up.
Put down. And even when, you know, the Esau came over here, he took out Gad and Reuben.
Yes, sir.
And all the other 10 tribes.
That's right.
And spilled blood.
Yep, that's right.
One of the moves that Christopher Columbus, he said he didn't put his sword down for an hour.
Yeah.
With he called him the Indian killer.
Yeah.
Andrew Johnson.
Yeah.
That devil.
Yeah.
Or Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
That devil.
Lacoste and all of them. Yeah. They were casting lots on pregnant women to find out. That's where you get the Caesareans from, man.
That's crazy.
They would cut their stomach open to determine if it was a boy or girl and shit.
And they would bet. Bet.
Let's get you money. Did he go down to 4? They were doing all that shit, man. Every heinous thing you can imagine, this devil, man, he went on high levels to do that.
Right.
And you got to get paid back. Yeah.
You gotta get paid back.
You know, you might think nobody else got to get paid back, but you Esau for sure gonna get paid back. Yeah. And those damn Arabs too, man. Yeah. They own them damn fucking sick ice cream trucks and poisonous our people. That's right. Yeah. With that sugar and that cow's milk. Right? Yeah. And who knows what kind of shit they got in that ice cream and those little chocolate chips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They wiping their ass and put that shit in there. Oh. I'm telling you, there's stories of them doing that shit.
Yeah. Well,
remember that the pink ice cream truck? Yeah. He was the most sloppy one. Yeah, he was the sloppy one. He always ate them demonic ass things. One time he always had his pants hanging down and shit, digging up in there and shit. He don't even wash his hands. No gloves or nothing. They give it to people. They heat them.
Even in them stores. You can't really trust them, you know, making a piece or whatever. You never know.
Right.
You know?
You just gotta trust in the Lord, man.
Trust in the Lord.
When you get your pizza and you see them little wrinkles on the edges, just know it can be toes. That cause those marks. Hey, make the toe presents. They put their feet around it, all around it.
And it's not like
somebody's toes is on it.
They ain't making it up. Because it's videos that I'm doing it. Yep. You know, but what Esau does is he know that they supplying it to us. Right. So he don't really get down on them. Like the coals you was talking about, like if Jacob haven't been they would come up with all type of codes we got to pass for these heathens. They come over here and get the foreign aid, and they don't have to pass all these. They don't put all these sanctions on these heathens, so they're able to get away with stomping the peace and doing real cruddy shit out.
Yeah, how many? What's that place? That Chinese place that keeps opening and closing. That soul food. Kimmy Soul Food. You know they closed them down several times.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Really? Several times.
Did not know that.
And they open right back up. Yeah. And Ray Lewis can't even keep his shit open 1 year.
That's hard.
Those videos that we talking about, like those Indian street market, you know? You ever see a video of that bullshit? No,
that's way out. They even more. You walk through their street market, they selling cats and dogs.
Yeah,
you know. So if they doing it in their own land,
that shit here.
They doing it here. You gotta be doing it here.
You know, niggas don't mind their video from that black woman I was talking about. Yeah, she had a skin cat.
Yeah.
And then, and her neighbor was like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Y'all need cats and stuff like that. Yeah.
Get that Jeremiah 5:28.
Well, they don't mind. Our people are heathens right now.
So remember that guy? I did a video and he was eating mice and shit.
Yeah. I remember
it up and shit.
There was another one too. Elder Monotonous put up like last 2 years ago or something like that. It was like I think it was white and the nigga was eating this shit and everything just flew out and shit. Like what the? Our people are wicked, man. We surpassed these to the wicked, man. I showed the video. Guy eating the bag. Brought bad like hell. No, we brought no damn bad, man.
That's man. Gators. Gators, bears, raccoon. You got this Jake down south. You got this deep fryer where he's popular now. He's all over the social media. But he was cooking gators. But he
learned that from the heathen.
Yeah, he was making some good fried chicken. But then I was like, oh, that's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Shit probably tastes good.
Yeah.
But it's not good for you. You probably put that seasoning and garlic powder and shit on there.
Roll it down. Big ass
that eats peas. Like just straight up, like they are alive and a swarm, bro. He just put them in his mouth and just start eating. Like what the hell? Wow. But you can eat honey.
Yeah, you can't eat no peas.
You're not supposed to eat them.
Grasshopper.
Got grasshopper.
Well, I don't know if it's eat peas or not. But they give off a clean, they give off clean food.
Yeah. You know, I think which one was it that ate the grasshopper? John. Yeah.
I had grasshopper. Grasshopper's good.
Hey, grasshopper's pretty good.
You gotta make sure you season them right though. The ones we had, they were kind of like salty.
Yeah, it was a little salty.
Wow. Yeah, he's pretty good though. Crickets, see them big ass black crickets.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first looked at them, cause they came in a hole. I looked at them. I was like, man, this probably gonna be hard, man. And even as I was eating them, I was like, man, I'm eating big ass crickets.
You know what I'm gonna do, brothers? We're gonna order some online, right? And we're gonna call the little children up. This is what you're supposed to eat. Pick a big ass cricket up and then crunch it right in front of them. They're gonna run down the street.
and that's true. But if you have a big giant shrimp hanging out of cup, cocktail sauce, they'll come.
That's good. See? That's what it is.
Run. They would run. Oh, these crickets.
Ew, nasty. But would you eat a roach? No. But you eat a crab. You'll eat a lobster. The lobster's a roach of the water. Go ahead, brother.
Yes.
Jeremiah 5, verse 48. They are waxed fat and they shine, They overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Oh yeah.
They judge not the cause of the fatherless, and yet they prosper. And right of the needy do they not judge.
Yeah, Jake went past Esau and the wicked, you know. And you notice if when something comes out, right, there's always a Jake in the forefront, and they'll take it way farther than Esau, because we're the salt of the earth. The Israelites. Even in the wickedness, you know, the left hand side. That's why Esau promotes the sexy reds, and because they know that they know that they want to take it to another level. Right?
And they know generation with that Jeremiah 2 and 21.
Yeah. Generation. They know that that what they doing is wicked too, because Cardi B out there making music about, selling popping her ass and all that stuff, stripping fuck this nigga and all that. But she talking about she love making for her man and stuff. You know? Beyonce talk about single ladies. But then you got, a husband and shit, a family.
All that shit is phony equality. And a woman thinks that she's supposed to be on the level with you. If you had 20 women, I can have 20 men. No, you can't. Because only I can have you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And next thing shit is like an MTA you can ride out of there, man.
Yeah.
Damn. So with us, we're gonna be the same. Yep. Yeah, a woman can't be horny.
Yeah.
All the time.
I don't.
You got the horn. Yeah, got it. All the time. This place is just gone, man. This
place is literally fucked.
But just think, out of everybody, us and some of the people in the comment boards, we're the only ones.
We're the only ones
that see this shit.
That's it.
Go ahead, Sean Kalaki.
And some other people, they, you got to take out there that they can see it, but they don't want to admit it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Because they love the wicked.
Yeah.
It's like when we coming out here and telling them these things. See, Israelites have a conscience. Not talking about even the ones that's far gone. They may have some left, but the Most High love our people. I was just watching a clip, the Green Pastors movie, and the Lord only cared for Israelites.
Yes.
We have that conscience.
Yeah.
These other nations, they don't have a conscience. They don't care. They don't care what happened to them. Even when you're talking about history, this devil has no compassion whatsoever.
Right.
Because it's not him. They're not going through it. You can tell through the spirit, you can tell who's another nation sometimes just dealing with compassion. If you see a lot of these Jakes that are these other cats, even the kneeling, some of them might be Jake. Now some of them are freak, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you see a so-called white man that look white, he might be an Israelite.
Yeah.
Because they don't have compassion for it. These people on the side, they don't care. Here it is. They got all the money in the world.
Yep.
And it was like $20 billion could stop homelessness in this country.
Yeah.
But they'll take that $20 billion and send it to Afghanistan or something like that. They got the money.
Yeah.
They got the money to stop all this foolishness, but they won't. Because they love war.
Yes, sir.
They love to see our people in derision.
Facts.
They love to see our people down and out.
Facts.
They love to see our people freaking off, freaks and all that.
Facts.
That's why we need the Lord to come save us out.
Yes.
Because if not, we'll all die.
Yes.
Yes.
Every time I look at this, people look at his parents. I say about the basic. I was about dealing with them, man. Every time I look at this time, man. Them thoughts, man.
Yeah.
We gonna be looking at his parents about this.
I know.
Like,
We
gotta be wise. These devils are going down, man. You gotta pay, man. Like the brother was saying, man. We devils don't gotta pay, man.
They gotta pay. Because we had to pay.
Yeah.
Every time we went off, the Lord put us in captivity.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't really jack up these other nations like that. Nope. You might see on TV some of them getting jacked up now, right? Throughout the time, but the Lord really don't care about the heathen. That's right. They like a drop. You got a big bucket of water, and you carrying it, and it's full. Right. You carrying it to somewhere, and a little bit just drop off. You don't care. Right. You care if a lot fall off, Right. But if you don't care about that. That's how you feel about the other nation.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all.
Second, that's just 54.
Okay, G. Yes, sir.
Could you get Romans?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got
Okay.
This is Jeremiah 2:21.
Here we go.
Yet I have planted a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange bondage?
that you gave our people. They're generous land. You need other false camps out here. Generous camp.
Right. Because the Lord made us to be holy. That's right. You see, you read Deuteronomy 7 and 8, 7 and 6. He said, I chose you to be a special people.
Yes, sir.
Over the nation.
Yes, sir.
Well, throughout history, we always wanted to be like the heathen.
Yeah.
And the Heavenly Father put that spirit on us.
Yeah.
To do that, so we can learn.
Yep.
We can learn. All this is just a learning experience.
That's it,
you know, it's a bad nightmare.
Yes, sir.
But when we wake up in the kingdom, it's going to be totally different.
There's no thin area, gray area. It's either good or bad. And this is nothing good.
Right.
We're hell. This is hell.
Yeah.
All wicked.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's hell. And he said it in the scripture. You know, I'm coming with healing in my wings.
Yeah.
Why would he have to heal something that's already that's good?
Right.
Go ahead, brother. I'm trying to keep my word.
Yeah.
I got a precept. Yes, unless you were done.
Yeah.
2 Corinthians 5 and 10.
Here we go!
For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body. Why you say things done in his body? Because of the spirit is in the body. According to that which ye have done, whether it be good or bad. And what is one of the prophets? Obadiah. Right. Esau must receive judgment for what he's done. You might say they don't think the generations pass. But Ecclesiastes 3:15 says the Lord requires that which is past. And what did you do? You lynched it. You hung it.
Yeah.
You even castrated it, man.
Yeah.
And then you heard that it was a dumb white Christian, white supremacist Christian said, well, you know, God always went in lands and stole and conquered. Yeah, but there was laws according to scripture on how you handle things, man.
That's right.
Like in Midian, take a woman and I had laid with man. They would heathen wouldn't have did that. A heathen would have took all the women, even if they laid with 100 men, and they'd have turned her out.
Yep.
It would have took the men.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have took the men too. So when it was a way of things being done, we didn't eat. Like when we get them in captivity, it's going to be unlawful for the pork, crabs, and shrimp.
That's right.
So when the Lord took down land, right? Numbers 35 tell you that. When someone take refuge to the land, you should not pollute the land you're in.
Yeah.
Does it defile the land?
Yeah.
So yeah, when a white man was ordered to take down shit, it's because the Lord told him to do it on the left-hand side. He didn't tell us to take little boys and hang them on trees and castrate them and leave them hanging for 5 days in a row.
Right. Bleeding out.
Yeah, he went overboard.
And put them on fire.
He put them on fire. He went totally overboard.
Yeah, he did.
The Lord cursed Judas. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Judas hung up there, man. When he hung himself.
Yeah.
And an Arab tried to say, see, the New Testament says his bones, his body hit the ground and it spread apart. That's what happened. But it's only describing what happened in the Old Testament. If you hang for so long, you're going to decompose.
Anyway.
Shalak, hey, brother, go ahead.
Yeah, can you bring that up?
John 10.
Yeah, John 10:1.
John 10. Come. Verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbs up some other way, the same is the thief and a robber.
Yeah, so you got to come in the right way. That's right. You know, teach the right thing.
That's right.
You know, you got guys that's trying to go somewhere else and come in this truth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's only one way. Right. You know, the Lord, like the elder was saying, there's no gray area. There's only one way. You know, that's the straight gate. You know, that's like you can't play two sides in this book. You can't, because you'll worship Satan. You can't worship Satan and then worship the Heavenly Father. There's no gray area.
There's only one truth.
That's in Matthew. Can't serve two masters.
Can't serve two masters.
There's only one truth to these scriptures.
That's right.
You know?
Yes, sir.
I got something. Unless I got something.
Yeah.
I'm just something right there on that. There's perfect scripture for that, right? It was Ephesians 4 and 4. Here we go. There is one body and one spirit, even as you are called in one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith. So why do they got all these different beliefs and ideologies in the Bible? I mean, in the world, but there's only one truth to the Bible.
That's right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Or one faith according to the Bible.
Got it.
Right?
Yes, sir.
It says one baptism. Right?
Yeah.
You was talking about Denzel Washington. This nigga got two baptisms.
Yeah, he got dumped in that dirty ass water. I ain't getting dumped in that dirty ass water.
Yeah.
Women in there on their period.
Oh.
Like, it's a bloody mess. Then you got that red water.
Woo! Yeah.
Oh. I watched this one place they was doing the baptizing. The goddamn water was brown.
Wow.
I remember when I got baptized. It was one time I remember I was young. The water, like, I still remember the water. It was like brownish and shit.
Like sewer water.
I guess you're supposed to get baptized of anything in a river of moving water.
Not that stagnant bullshit.
Not no lake or anything. You gotta go in the river.
That's right.
That's moving. That means clean.
That's what
Yes.
They couldn't even.
John the Baptist.
Yeah, they couldn't even put little jets in there and let the water move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Because stagnant, I believe, is still, right?
That's right. That's right.
Stag.
That's right.
When water flows,
Uh-huh.
you know, that's like electric current going through the skull.
Go ahead.
Water carries electricity. Also, spirit.
All right.
Right.
I learned
part of it.
Nice.
That's a good
living
point.
water.
Yes, sir.
I learned that water, like the brother said, Hakim said, water is like electricity, and electricity is like water.
Current.
Both of them got a current. It's
That's
slow.
like electricity. Like you talk about the current. Like positive, negative pole. Because the earth runs off a positive and negative pole.
Then you got the electricity with power lines.
Yes.
They got it grounded as well.
Yeah, the turbines they use is water to generate all our electricity.
Which explains why there's more water in the land.
So also explains why if you go into a negative charge and you touch water, you'll get your ass electrocuted. It's a conductor. Like copper is a conductor of electricity. When you look at your car, right, you got what you call an alternator. Y'all heard of that?
Yeah.
When you look inside the alternator, it's got grooves. You'll see brownish like wires in there, like wiring. That's copper. Whenever you take, it's called an ohmmeter. The ohmmeter spins when your car turns, and an ohmmeter has what you got magnets in there, and that magnets in copper generates electricity from dealing with the negative, the poles, the current, the negative, positive pole, and that's why you'll get what you call positive current coming out of your alternator. But then it's grounded, so you get what you call a ground. Like in your house, you got, when you look at your lines, you might see three lines, a positive, negative, and a pole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the pole, that links with the negative. The pole is designed, the pole is designed to take the charge from the electricity. That's why from your power lines in your house, you'll see some big wire going all the way down into the ground.
Oh.
Right? And that's like when you get one of those strips that you plug in for your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You plug in and got all the things, the plugs to it.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see 3 ports. Right. Even in your house, when you plug it in, you'll see a positive, negative, you see that little circle.
Yeah.
That's the pole. That works with the ground. That's to help alleviate surging. I just wanted to say that because y'all was going into the electricity.
Hey, look, the body, your blood moves throughout your veins, so that's small right there. Your electricity.
Right, we got when they do a EKG or EEG, which EEG is for the brain, EKG for the heart. They use to hook those patches up. The body becomes one with the electricity. You can tell if something is not firing electrically correct. And so from an EKG, they can tell if you have some heart problems using electricity. So basically, we're just the Earth is a machine. We're machines.
We're like robots.
So no wonder we're controlled. And when the Christians say, "Oh, you got your free will," show me one robot got their free will. Even AI gonna be controlled by the spirits, man.
I tell you what, yeah, the artificial intelligence.
Yep.
That's spirit. Yep. That's spirit.
If y'all,
They just creating a vessel for the spirits to enter into. That's all.
that's all. Now, for everybody, for everybody that comes up here and says, "We got you got free will," I got a question. Why are you sitting here talking to us, then, man? You know what I'm saying? Why are you sitting here trying to defend your point? If you got free will, you'll be sitting up there in some mansion with 300 bitches on your side. That's all. But you sitting here wasting your time talking to us, telling us that you got free will. What the hell? You know what I'm saying?
That's
You wasting your goddamn time, man. So no, we don't got no free will because you ain't even told me.
There you go. A lot of these things can't even control what you want to do.
Right. You got all that free will, but you're gonna have to watch porn. Whack it off. I got free will, damn it. That's on leave.
Yeah, break habits, right? You got bad habits, right? Break a bad habit. Half of y'all, you know what I'm saying, don't even want to get out of bed to go to work. You talking about you got free will. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, your woman got free will. Call the fucking 911 on your ass.
Yep, gonna have a nigga Spider-Man crawling up the walls to the second floor.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, what the brother's saying is, if you had free will, you would be able to do what you want to do. You would freely be able to do. Now on the left-hand side, there's free will here. There's no judgment. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, as long as it's wicked. But there's still no free will because you got to follow the law. You can't run a red light. It's free will, officer. That's my constitutional right. You know what I'm saying? Go up and smack an old lady. It's my free will. It's all right. But you got Christians saying that the laws is done away with. You see what I'm saying? No wonder we all messed up. Go ahead. Like brother said, if you got free will, you will be able to do what you want when you want.
This is something to back up what you're saying. The other saying. This is St. John 16:38.
Here we go.
For I come down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him that sits.
Oh,
Right. The cold cut. Cold cut right there.
And don't make jokes about us eating cold cuts.
Right.
I don't like this. I never liked this.
What is that?
I never liked this shit.
I was eating one a while ago.
Yeah.
Man, all of them got them damn salami and all that shit on there.
Yeah.
Like years ago, I used to eat them. You put the mustard on them and all that. But I like the mayonnaise. But I had the onions and all that shit. It's still a healthier choice than Burger King. The olive vinegar, and then they got to add that pork to it, though.
Yeah, the only problem with that.
You know, they make the pork cheap.
Yeah.
So you can easily keep eating.
The same.
Yeah.
They still sell it the same.
Yeah.
In fact, no. Yeah.
Yeah, then they'll put a J on a commercial to promote it.
Right.
The bacon egg.
That's Jake with some big ass lips. Shaq.
Shaq or Shaq.
They had Jordan, remember? Yeah. Back in the day, when Michael Jordan was in there.
Check it, bro.
Yes.
And this is why they set these figures up.
Yeah.
This man is the devil, man. I tell you, he's the damn devil. He uses them as a setup. He uses his media and all his franchises to keep promoting wickedness, man.
Yeah, I was looking at the word entertain. And entertain is change. Like it's a distraction to tame you, to keep you, to hold you, to hold you. So spirits can come into you and tame you. That's entertain.
That's why a lot of people love to look at TV.
Remember that 106 in Park?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I never watched it, but my stepdaughter was watching. And every time I saw that shit, I was like, that's a wicked shit. I remember they had the Hot Boys get on there.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Baby and all them?
Yeah.
And he kissed Lil Wayne. Yeah. He said, that's how we do. That Doug love. Motherfucker can't even talk. And this is what our children are looking up to.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. You know, it's that thug. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. You know, he tongue kissed him.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I don't even.
Oh,
Baby was doing a lot of Diddy shit too. You know, and now they got these. This is what I'm saying. Hold that picture up. This is what I'm saying. Now they got these. I was looking on Pluto. You know, one of those free shows. Pluto, right? And they talk about Diddy was a monster. Diddy was a monster, right?
Right.
But they're not talking about who set Diddy up.
Right.
And those guys that taught him and broke him. Going back to Quincy Jones, Clive Davis, all those guys. They were told. Yeah, all those guys. Nothing on them about being monsters. So the Jake is the fall guy to all this wickedness. Whatever P. Diddy was doing, those Hollywood executives was doing far worse. Facts, right? Corey Haim told you that. Remember they did the Lil Arnold from Different Strokes. Gary Coleman, man, and his brother, right? Todd Bridges and Dana Plato. Yep, they turned her into a goddamn hooker, man,
and a coke food.
So they talking about Diddy this, Diddy that. It's far worse than Diddy, man.
You got it right.
That's right. He said it.
That's how he gave it. And that white man on Different Strokes with Philip Drummond.
Conrad Bain.
Yeah, that devil. He always had that little black kid sitting on his lap. You know what I'm saying? Man, they was nothing but they were showing you they were freaks, man. And then that Billy Bob Thornton. With Billy Bob Thornton, right? And he was in a movie with Holly Berry.
Monsters Ball.
Yeah, and they were really. He was really getting in her shit, man.
She won an Oscar.
She won an Oscar for that shit. So you gonna talk about P. Diddy, man?
Right. Come on. That's right. You heard.
I ain't with P. Diddy, but guess what? At the end of the day, they set him up. He wasn't nothing but a gatekeeper to bring him in for them rich white elites sitting on the couch.
Got a scripture for you.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 8.
Here you go.
It says, the prophets that have prophesied before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, not celebrities. Okay.
Yeah, we out here now doing it.
Yes, sir.
It said against great kingdom of war and evil and pestilence. Okay.
Yeah, I had a guy come and tell me, somebody came with some Black Lives Matter. He was like, racism? He said, as far as race, I'm afraid of more black people than white people. He was saying that. I said, yeah, I agree, such and such. He said, look at Diddy and that boule thing. And I was trying to, there was so much noise, I couldn't hear him. I had the music on. And I was like, you in ignorance too. That's beyond Diddy. Who do you think set up the boule? The booty lay. Who do you think set that up? That boule goes back to Rome, man. The Greeks. When Antiochus did what he did, that was your boule, man.
See, a lot of these people, man, they wait until stuff like that happens. Somebody get locked up. Now all of a sudden they gotta be true.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
We've been sharing this stuff before, and these people, and it's gonna be more. It's gonna be worse.
Yep.
Okay.
Facts. But the Lord said the daughters of music shall be brought low. We was going into that earlier, how it's throughout all these empires, there's always was a secret council, right? Elite behind the scenes. You have your president, you know, your emperors, but then you got the council behind them that's actually pushing the laws, the agenda. And that's what we're showing you that Diddy is just a forefront. These people, these celebrities, they're just forming. They're just advertising. You know?
Yes, sir.
They just push an agenda. And that's for you Jakes to say. Because this devil don't care about you. You know, we out here trying to tell you that the so-called white man don't care about you. You know, they don't give a damn about you. You know, the elite, the elite, the top elite that control this place. That's right. You know, that's right. They ain't never care about you. Nope. They got the power. They got the power right now. That's right. The homeless. That's right. But they choose not to do it. Right. You know.
And if I could say, Slocky, I did a video earlier this week about the differences between prophet and a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some people, they wait until that moment to go down and they only want to say, oh, it's a secret thing going on. But eventually they gonna run out of gas.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you got some people that know that these are the people that run the world. Right? But they don't know anything. You know? Like every Negro on your street corner. Yeah, I know the Illuminati. Yep, I know they devils too. They're responsible for poison. I went in one store and Jake was like, "Man, they killing us with all this poison in this food. Do you know what you up against?
Right.
But what are you gonna do?
Right.
You're gonna keep smoking your weed, that same poison that they putting out in the food. You inhaling in your own damn body.
And those would be the same people that walk past us and say, "Get that shit off." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That ugly nigga that walked by.
That cruddy ass Jake. We called him Arabians. I probably was him.
He had the black ass Hamite fingers and shit.
So you see that dirty ass shirt he had on this shit?
He had a dirty ass tank top on this shit.
And missing teeth.
Get that shit off the corner.
That'll be the same Jake.
Hey, what the fuck?
Or, and that same Jake will get shot by the police and then want to cry for mercy.
I ain't crying. I'm thinking
Fucking niggas that get laid out, man. The hell with y'all, man. Why do you hold back? Shoot y'all out. The hell with y'all, man. Y'all gotta go, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to be dealing with the elect. What did Isaiah 65 say? It said his servants is going to eat. Y'all going to be hungry. His servants going to drink. Y'all going to be thirsty, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Only his servants is going to be able to survive Jacob's trouble, man. Because the rest of y'all have no idea what's coming down the wire, man. You know what you complaining about? Trump this, Trump that. It's these guys, man.
Yeah, Trump is just a puppet. He's a puppet.
They put him in the office just to stir shit up, man. That's all. Then the Lord put him in office to do that, man.
What's that?
He got a letter. He got a letter from called F5 saying your place.
Yep.
And that represented 5 families.
Yep.
Yeah, he got big headed. You think them devils really gonna let one man run this?
That's it.
Look what they did to Kennedy. They took him straight off.
And they released the truth now. The driver turned around and shot him. And now nobody has nothing to say.
They don't say nothing about that. I say it to you.
But get this shit off the corner. Get it out the corners. Meanwhile, grimy ass drug dealers, carjacking. Carjacking went up over East Baltimore. They just taking people's cars. Don't get that shit off the corner, though, right? While she was in it?
No, just they took it while at nighttime and did a crime in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that goes what happened when the fathers was moved out of the home, right? And philosophies was introduced. That shit was all planned. They need to bring order out of chaos. So they need total, like you watch Judge Dredd?
Yes.
And he said, I want crime racing through the streets. So Janus, as he was saying, can take over and shit.
Yeah. They show it in the movies.
They show it in the movies.
What's that one I mentioned? Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
I'll never forget. I was sitting there. This was back in the 90s. I was sitting there watching. It came on cable. It was quite new back then. Remember the new movies used to come on cable? Yeah. And I heard him say a rat burger, and I was like, oh shit, that's gonna be the first. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they were selling rat burgers. But everything that in that movie is coming out now.
Got your cars.
They got like something where if you curse, you can get a ticket.
Wow.
Yeah, or through your phone.
Wow.
Yep. That was a Demolition Man.
Censorship.
Censorship.
Well, they doing that somewhat now when we ride these tolls.
Yes.
These tolls. You can't go nowhere without getting hit with a damn toll.
Yeah.
But everything is gradualism.
Yes.
And what they do is introduce you football, basketball, debate. What's the new shit what they doing with sports? They got that too. I'm talking about that betting. That shit.
They got another one, DraftKings.
So garbage. And you notice all that stuff is meant for us.
Yeah.
That's who's on it.
Degenerate gamblers.
Yeah. That's all we are. That's the only thing they give us. You can't give us a store, but you can give us something to bet. And all that
money.
and all that commercials that they have on that FanDuel shit, it's mainly Jake on there.
Yep.
That may have one Edomite here and there.
Right.
That shit is fixed.
It is.
Then they
Yeah.
put
They got Jamie Foxx on there.
and your boy, the little short one, Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart.
and LeBron.
Kevin Hart on every
Pushing
last
it.
one of those
Yep.
DraftKings.
Yeah, he on every.
Yeah, anytime you see them Jakes on them commercials, you know it ain't something right.
Yeah.
You know it ain't nothing right.
First of all, when you deal with sports, hi, Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother. First of all, when you deal with sports, you're dealing with trade, slavery.
Yes.
It's the same damn thing.
Gone.
You know what I'm saying?
They got it all set
They
up.
just took Luka Doncic and just said trade him with it, and he didn't even know what was going on. That's just pure ownership. And I'm sitting here like these people don't know what they can't see this.
Right.
But we become accustomed to getting some form of freedoms in slavery where we think it's legit.
It's cool. They treated AD to
Yeah,
the
they-
guy, so he gonna get paid.
What makes it crazier is they giving them money, so that looks kind of it masks.
Yeah, that's true. That's exactly right, brother. So they give him, he's got a $300 million contract.
Right.
But in the contract, they got rat lawyers that say if Luka Doncic don't lose a certain amount of weight, he doesn't get his money.
Right.
That's why Zion Williamson keeps having struggle with the being fat. You know what I'm saying? He was like Charles Barkley back in the day. But Charles Barkley lost that shit.
Hey, they end up taking a majority of the money. You know, them contracts. They end up taking the majority of that money.
Yeah, they don't get all that money.
Yeah, you got the agent, the lawyer, and then all that they end up they eat up all your money.
And guess what? Those agents and lawyers, they all go to dinner together.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you go, I was in and out of jail a lot, trouble. And I would go get a lawyer, and my lawyer be like, nah, I'm going to get that judge. He was at my daughter's wedding. I'm going to look out for him. He told me, we go to dinner together. He owes me a favor. I'm like, God damn, man. So at the end of the day, they're the only ones that make out. There's nothing here for us but Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
That's it. Even the investors, I'm going to say that too, the investors. Because if you look at a lot of these entertainers or whatever, and they contract, they always say at the end, they end up losing all their investments. Yep. They just rob them. They just robbing them of their money. They rob them.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So the Lord, that's why we come out here and we tell y'all that the Lord, this is the best investment.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah, they got the Jordan shoes, the brand.
Yeah.
His name, but under Nike. Right? Why could it just been Jordan?
Right.
But it does say Jordans, but they're under Nike.
Right.
Which means he only gets like 10 cents off every shoe.
And
It makes him a billionaire, but still.
And I think for Elder, was you to say he doesn't even own the thing no more?
He don't even really own it. He don't own that. His name is bought.
Yeah.
He's a product.
Yeah.
Well, he was bought and paid for as soon as he got with, the
Bill
bill
Nike went back
and all that.
Remember they said in The Last Dance, they cut it out. When that Jerry Krause, that little rat.
Yeah, that used to be the GM of
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what he said when he got up? Jordan, they want to do something. He said, remember, Jordan, we owe you. Just like that. And I never heard it again. They cut it.
No crap.
Yeah, they cut it. It was on his YouTube channel.
Wow.
And then I went back and looked at it. It was down.
Wow. I got a scripture for you. What you had just said earlier. This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 6. Here we go. It says Jesus. It's Yahweh Shai saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Meaning what? The Lord, like you said earlier, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is the only way here, man. There's nothing else here for Jake, man. And you niggas can't understand that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else here.
The Lord is our favor. The Lord is our mediator. Right. You know, we got to go through him for the Lord, like a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
You know,
That's always one of my favorites.
and it's only right.
Yeah. Okay,
I got a scripture after. John. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 2.
Here we go.
It says, do good to the godly man.
12 and 10. 12 and 10. Like a rock. 34, 48. You gotta go to the pocket. This is structure. Yeah. Rock 12 and 10.
Never trust our enemy.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
This is Iraq 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Yeah, that's going into when you get those contracts.
Yeah.
You can't trust those damn contracts. Michael Jackson had a contract, and he owned the royalty, the rights to a lot of records. And why did he die broke? Do you know in the NFL, this is real talk, a lot of them get what you call a black card. And on that card is unlimited spending. That's right. The problem is they're monitoring what you're spending. You got accountants and agents.
Yep.
And you can't even help your own fucking grandma out if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Remember that happened with Beyonce?
Yep.
She tried to help out her sister.
Even
no, Serena, the older sisters, the Williams sisters. She was putting up songs with Carmen. She got killed.
Yeah.
Told us to stop.
But I mean, Beyonce did too.
Yeah.
She tried to help her sister out. So she got messed up. Go ahead, bro.
he admitted it. He said, I ain't giving my kids anything. You know?
Who said that?
Steve Harvey.
Oh, Steve Harvey, the biggest KKON in the world, man.
He said, I ain't leaving my kids anything. You know he sold out.
Oh, man. He said that?
Yeah.
That's the one that said he'll paint his old behind.
Yeah, hell yeah. He'd have probably did that shit 20 times over by now.
It's probably died now.
God damn.
Because that be
He probably tattooed his behind.
Yeah.
They don't want the money transferring it to other Israelites.
Yeah.
Because they want you in poverty.
Yeah.
You know, the elites, they probably get excited over that shit. When they got them parties and Steve coming in, Mr. Pink is here!
Mr.
Pink is here! Go on and show why we call you Mr. Pink. And it's like three fat white men like that sitting on the couch. Yeah. And everybody like, show why you Mr. Pink. And then Steve Harvey bends over and show the Pink. Yeah. They did that to Nick Cannon, I'm sure, when he said all that shit. They really, that money does some really strange things to people, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord could have had us like that.
Yes, sir.
Praise the Lord, he did.
And through the Spirit of the Lord, that they don't send me no letter and I sell out, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That money do some strange shit, I'm telling you. When they said see, we can talk about it now.
Yeah.
But when they say, open your, Mr. Nahakia, open up your bank account. Look at your credit. You got an 800 credit score. You got what? $150,000 to start. Or let me say $1 million. You got $1.5 million. You never see no money like that.
Right.
So now what you gonna do? You're gonna do like Nate. How can I get rid of the name Yahweh? That's what he did.
Yes.
Wow.
When you
go ahead, brother.
That, he had his money was up there.
Right.
But it was like in $1 million.
Yeah.
What did he do to get that? You know?
Now he said it's only $4 million. But I saw the clip where it was 150 million.
Yeah, it was 150. I seen it too. You're talking 100 million.
It's like,
Yeah, waited. He waited for them to take that shit down and then they came out.
Then they came out of it. And then that deacon, they said, there's a guy that went into Nate's business, Deacon Haysaf,
that drama
and made up a fake account.
Yeah, he's the drama queen.
Is that the one that said, I go home to my nice car?
No, that's that guy.
No, we talking about IUIC.
I'm about to start calling them IUI-BS. Israel
And I was like,
the BS.
And I got mad about it because I don't want to found that through the Spirit about the 150 million. I found about One Body in Yahweh too. I got the year that they changed their name from One Body in Yahweh to One Body. In that year, they had a donation of $1.5 million. That's why Yahweh doesn't exist on them no more. I got the tax records. I pulled it up. Not to get in anybody's business, but I saw Nate's too, and he was 150 mil.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or at least that's what one of the writers said. And then I looked on another one, it was only 4 million.
damn state, man.
All that money he making, how is he only worth 4 million? Net. You know he lying.
Yeah.
With that many people, that big a congregation, schools, funding,
Going around the world.
he's only worth 4 million. Stop the cap, man.
Yeah.
It would be more believable if he said, look, I'm worth about 15 million.
Yeah.
I would say, okay, that makes more sense. You're not supposed to meddle in a man's affair on how much he makes. The point is, you're going around, you disown the Lord's name, and you got rich behind it.
Right.
How many people got rich off the Lord's name? That's 2 Peter 2:1. Damnable hearse.
Yeah.
So make merchandise of currency, man.
And then every single week we turn around, they got to make up another lie. That's what happens when you lie the first time. You got to keep on lying. You know, and that's what I got audience. Yeah, you got to keep the money flowing. That's what
the good thing about what truth is that all if you ain't up to the elect, you ain't gonna make it. Okay, that's the good thing. So all those people that's doing that wicked shit, they're gonna bring they just brought out that scripture. Everybody shall receive judgment, okay, for what you received for what you've done. You know? Yeah, that's a good thing. We're gonna close up soon. This shit is ice. So brothers can get home safe. Let's just start icing, man. It's not good. So you just take a last point or whatever.
No, yeah. Hey, this place going down. You know, this is Babylon the Great. You know, we waiting on our Lord Yahweh Shah to come back. You know, that's it. And that's it. Basically, you stay faithful unto death. You know, do the Lord, and it's all about the elect. You know? With that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Double honor to the elder apostles. You know, great millstone. To the least, to the greatest. This is GMS Baltimore. That's right.
Signing off.
Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah, we got